Good evening, sir. Good evening. This is vertical transportation. One is a course in World Skill Center. So this is the first lab, this first course in India also, and of course in Odisha. So in this training system, we are providing training to the students. Those who have completed their ITI, Polytechnic, then we take them as a finishing school to make them ready for the industry. So this course is particularly giving in view that what the industry needs actually. So we have got elevator, escalator and travelators. So all three vertical transportation deal with the vertical transportation. And we deal with the installation of the equipments, maintenance of the equipments, and also in troubleshooting, and in case of emergency we also give help for evacuating the people also. So all the industry need training and support. So our course is totally designed by ITES Singapore. So it's a good institute in Singapore. So they have designed the course accordingly so that 80% of the syllabus is practical. And according to the practical, we design the theory so that students are well conversed with the practical and they get the hands-on training in this. So after this, all these efforts of 1 year, then again they placed into the industry because it's one of its kind in India. So all the multinational companies and the local companies in India, they accept our students and they actively take our students and they recognize our syllabus because they have seen what the syllabus is, how the facilities, how the trainers are. So here we train them in the shaft, means how to install a lift inside a shaft. So initially we do for the guiding treatment. Now our students are not working. So they have completed this area and they have completed the process. So how to install the guidance in the class? Then subsequently we do the simulators also. Of course it is in the first time we go to the simulator. In the real life system and so on. So this is our industry. We have got the provision of industry and support to us also. So because industry always go ahead of the institution, so Christian is applying technical training. Seriously, it's a German Indo joint venture company. So they support us in the training. He is our industry partner, Mr. Guna.
Please.
He is an expert in training expert. He is supporting us in providing training to our trainer also and also our students also. So Guna sir, please.
Welcome to the Vertical Transportation Miniature Laboratory. Christiani Sharpline are the industry partners for the WSC. Christiani is a German company. Sharpline is the company where I work in India. So this is a ground plus 5, 6 stops elevator within this floor, and this is almost a replica of what we had cloned from Singapore. ITES were quite kind enough to allow us to be there. We copied it and we cloned it. As you all know, cloning is always a better version of the previous version, right? Would you like to operate it? She is one of our faculty members, daughter of the soil, and she takes care of our students.
The alumni of this WSC also. She is also student of this institution. Now she is employed as a assistant trainer in this institution.
What happens here, for anyone to understand what is inside the elevator shaft and to see the machine room on the top of the 20th floor, it takes about months to understand. But here, the motor which is supposed to be on the top of the building is brought here. The controller which is supposed to be on the top of the 20th floor is brought here. So the entire concept of the entire elevator cycling within this area of 5 meter by 5 meter is understood by our students. Once they understand this, the concept, how the machine is working, how the ropes are pulling them, how the control counterweight is going down when the car is going up, and what happens when there is a power cut, how the ARD takes over, automatic rescue device, everything they understand. And then similar but the life size of a glass elevator, we take them there. Can we go there please? And then we'll go to the ground. Please. We'll simulate the power off condition now. Now the power is cut.
Automatic rescue device is in operation. You will be rescued very soon on the nearest floor. Someone has failed. Please do not panic. Automatic rescue device is in operation.
So that was a battery which brought the elevator up to the nearest floor.
Someone has failed. Please do not panic. Automatic rescue device is in operation. You will be rescued very soon on the nearest floor. Someone has failed. Please
Like this, the door can be open. Whenever the supply restored again, then it will take automatically. So otherwise, it will not continuously used by the UPS or any standby supply. So after completion of this training, all knowing about the equipment, cycles, about the operations, then you take them to the real training lift system. We have got 2 training lifts where the students got the hands-on for this. So should we go to the training lift?
Please.
These are the training lifts. This only provided forward training from the ground. Transfer to the first floor. So each and every students they get into this, get over this car. Now please come.
Please, we can take another 2-3 people. We have the major laboratory in the ground floor where you see the live escalator and live auto walk. So you can, now this elevator can take the rest of the people.
안녕하십니까. She scared the shit out of me just now.
I'm so sleepy.
This is after the training, the student get certificate
Yes.
or diploma certificate.
No, this is already they have completed their ITI and diploma.
ITE and diploma. After complete, then they learn industrial.
Before coming here, they have the certificate ITI or diploma, whether in mechanical or electrical or civil or any field.
Okay.
So then we set them according to our vertical transportation courses. So they get the certification from WSC, World Skill Center certificate, and one international standard certificate from Singapore ITS.
ITS.
So both of them help them to
So this only in India only have, or every city you have a few
no,
cities?
only in India. This is the only vertical transportation lab in India,
Okay.
and actually in world also there is no much institutional grown-up institution. So generally this department, this vertical transportation is controlled by their own company.
Okay.
Own company, they have the institution. They take the students from the market,
And then they
them,
train.
then settle. So it's a great privilege to have the institutional grown-up students.
Yes.
Because if somebody is institutionally grown-up, then they have a better career than
Yes.
the people from the market.
Yes. Okay.
So here is just a kit. Means what the total control system is working on this. We have a kit. We have every for 2 students we have a kit. So we do the wiring practice on this. We have got around 17 job sheets on this. So each and every job sheet slowly we like them thrown up in this control circuits. Then the same circuit is being used with a little more modified. They have to take the hands-on on these all activities. And then generally this tabulator and escalator. So generally the students after 5 to 6 years of experience, they work in this, they got the chances to work here. So straight away they are getting the chances to work.
You will be very impressed.
It's a very unique map because this is normally buried inside the ground, right? We see only the tabulator or the steps. But for the students to understand, we brought it up, and then there are more than 15 safety switches are there. You will be.
Hey, here, sir.
I just want to show this. Would you like to see one of those most important safety switches? There are so many safety switches which you and me may not know. I'm talking about the general public. For example, I have seen in the Gulf, there was a child who was wondering what is this, and then the finger gets caught. Many places it's happened. If you see YouTube, but then here, see, it stops. That's a finger inlet monitor. Yes. That stop. Likewise, for example, I should show you one more. Stop switch. Since you're all content creators and influencers, I see a small device. And believe me, anyone, any public user of this equipment has the right to keep it as. But then, not many elevator companies or not many establishment companies tell you this. I have done this once in the Kuwait airport. There is a huge escalator. This is hardly 2.5 meters rise. I'm talking about the 8-meter like this. And a lady fell down. As she was reaching the top, the long dress of the Kuwaiti got caught to the side, and then she fell down. Now she is tumbling down, whereas the escalator is moving up, and the sharp edges of every step quite dangerous. So I am taking a coffee about 10 meters away in the coffee shop, me and my husband. I don't know what happened. This happened about 10 years back. I was running, sliding, and then as I was sliding, I kicked the button. It stopped. And we did not come down more than 3 steps. There were no injuries and all that. And like what we did now. So, when you see somebody falling down, some child is falling down, you can always go to the most safest. The key switch next to it is switching on and switching off. So likewise, we have around 10 to 15 safety switches. If you are interested to know them more, take a photograph of those names for the safety switches. And that will definitely help you.
Be a good user of this. Because everywhere it is now we are using this system. Be a good user at least.
Yes.
Know
All escalators in the world. No. It's a little, what is called discrete. But all escalators will have a kind of a button which is projecting outside. All escalators. Which means that it will prompt you to touch it immediately when there is an emergency. We made it a little discrete here because here no emergency will happen. It's a training instrument. No public is it's only the kids. And the best part, in between these two motor walls, translator, you will see that the lane going down. So all the children in one match, what 40 children, girls and boys together, They can be there, positioning themselves with their camera, with their notebook. They make a note of everything. And people who have been selling escalators in the market, I'm talking about the sales engineers with Kone, Otis, Mitsubishi. They come here, they haven't seen any moving parts, but they have sold more than 200 escalators. That's what the market is. So when they come here, they learn a lot. And now one word about our children. All the children, about 152 people are studying under Kiran Ma'am and our course manager, with 6 more teachers. Most of them, 95% of them, are from remote villages. Minimum 300 to 600 kilometers away from Bhubaneswar. And when they come here, because of the government scheme, they are all brought here, everything is free. Exactly in 12 months, my dear friends, you won't believe, they have a passport to go to any country in the world because they know what is vertical transformation. The demand is so high because the entire world is vertically growing. Humanity cannot sustain without elevators and escalators. The future of the world, I would call it vertical transformation. And that is the vision of Orissa government and every government along. And today, China and India doing so well exporting escalators. China is of course number one. Some of these are very good safety features of the moving walk. This is a moving walk we call it. Safety features. And this particular moving walk's specification is here. What's the speed, number of steps, everything is here.
Right.
So this is all about our labs. So it's think that whoever our students are joining, they are all getting right. That's the beauty of this.
Placement is 100%. Whoever you know, you come across young students who are not into IT and all those special brainy guys, they can always get into electrical mechanic. It's a combination of